Hey, you guys, and welcome to 5 Minute Virus Free Fridays. A little time in your week that I promise you will not hear the 5 syllable word that starts with corona and ends with virus. Not going to hear it. So, this is the week after Easter, and a lot of people celebrate what's known as Holy Humor Sunday. And the idea behind that is that Easter is almost like a reversal, like humor is a reversal. Humor, laughter, happens when two ideas that are different clash together. It's the juxtaposition of unexpected ideas that makes us laugh. And Easter is the same reversal. Jesus died and yet rose from the tomb. For a long time, I've actually thought of and called Holy Saturday the pause before the punchline. So I wanted to tee that up to you today, and maybe we spend some time today and this weekend thinking about the power of humor, especially in how it reverses things for us. It helps us come at life with a new lens. It helps us see things in a fresh new way. It's like a billboard. I've mentioned this before in some of my sermons if you've heard it before, but if you haven't, Toby and I were out riding our bikes in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and there was this big billboard by the side of the road. And at the top it said Minnesota Cremation Society, which is just weird, right? Underneath that it had a photograph of a casket, and underneath that it said, "Think outside the box." It's great, right? That's what humor does for us. It helps us think outside the box. Charlie Chaplin said that life in the close-up is a tragedy, but life in the long shot is a comedy. And that's what humor does. It helps us step back and see things with a kind of fresh new perspective. And in the end, when we do that, we can see life with a little bit different lens. We can maybe bring a little forgiveness to ourselves and to others because we see it in the big picture. In the end, we're just human beings trying to do the best we can. There's a great story about Billy Graham's wife, Ruth Graham. And apparently they were out for one of Billy's sermons, and on the way home, they ran into some road work. And at the end of the road work, there was a sign by the side of the road, and Ruth said to Billy, I want those words on my tombstone. And so sure enough, years later, Ruth passes, and in the back of the Billy Graham Library is a memorial garden where she's buried, and there's a tombstone that says, Ruth Graham, birth date, death date, and at the bottom it says, thanks for your patience. Construction finished. I mean, isn't that beautiful? Like, we're all just human beings under construction. And maybe if we could laugh a little bit at ourselves, step back, get a little new perspective, we might find a little forgiveness for ourselves. This week, when you're thinking about life and thinking about all the things on your to-do list and all the things that you're hard on yourself about, maybe remember this. If you can laugh at yourself, you can forgive yourself. And if you can forgive yourself, then you can forgive others. So chew on that this weekend and into next week as we kind of move on into another week where I will be offering 5-minute virus-free Fridays, a time that'll lift you up and help you into your next weekend. Take good care. I'll see you soon.